Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to...
And there's the bell to start round one. So much firepower here. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is... Hold that thought! And Tyson Fury just got clipped! The big fella might be in big trouble! Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He blocks the uppercut. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with that uppercut. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And down goes Fury. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked. There's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
6, 7.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? I thought that was going to be a knockdown. Whoa, wait a minute. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor
Hosted this fight, and now you've let him get...
And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Can't connect with that right hook. A perfect counter lands. Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Whoa, wait a minute! And Tyson Fury just got clipped! The big fella might be in big trouble! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
His stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back on, get focused. Get your mind...
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Got him there. That uppercut doesn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we are seeing? These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home with that jab. Exchange punches. Good counter punching. Can't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Stamina is always in. And there's the bell to start round 5. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter shot lands. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He misses with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Can't score with that jab. looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work
Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
on to the 6th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he misses with that straight left. These two were made for each other. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A lot of effort being exerted here. Just missed with that hook. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That punch landed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? There's the bell to start round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchange here from both men. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? His stamina is off the charts. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot one.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here. And this is Smoking Joe. The Rock. This battle, lots of hype. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. The jab doesn't quite connect. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier never won to back off or back down.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Those counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This fighter has that Swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbow.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation.
Switched off completely.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Looking to land the hook. He blocks that right hook. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter shot. Not sure why he's not using his reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Nice counter. Incredible work rate. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That uppercut doesn't get through. That jab misses. himself out, though. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
Missed him with that uppercut. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Show us something, Rocky. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Good defense from Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with that. Whoa, wait a minute! Is Frazier in trouble? Frazier finally answering back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good defense with that left jab. Good defense there to stop that hook. They hit like heavy. Hold that thought! There's no way Frazier survives this! What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their... Down goes Joe Frazier. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That jab doesn't score. Stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. Just avoids the left uppercut. Frazier is in trouble again. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Switch back on. Get focused.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A lot of effort being exerted here. We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That uppercut's blocked. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They exchange punches. He blocks the jab. He parries that left jab away. Nice counter shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable heart. Not
On to the 6th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Look, and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that they're... Whoa, wait a minute! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Never count out Smoking Joe. Hold that thought! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Frazier! And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can't score with that right uppercut. To be careful not to punch himself out. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
The jab can't find a home. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
card, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. That uppercut doesn't land. Nope, that uppercut does not score. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Just misses with that uppercut. That right uppercut misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What